Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so something is currently happening in one of my hardware, so I don't have the opening sequence. In any cases, let's go see Little Meng and assist him in his upcoming journey outside of Liyue. So let's see what he's up to this time. What is he preparing this time? Oh. It failed again. What are you working on? Eh? Oh, Traveler, it's you. Remember the dish you taught me how to cook the last time? Well, I was just trying to make it, but I haven't been successful yet. Not even once. I was thinking that I might be using the wrong ingredients. Could you try teaching me again? No problem. Well, let's go with chicken mushroom skewer. What special ingredients are we putting in this time around, Traveler? Slime condensate. Giant chilies, sweet flowers. Hmm. Gonna make this dish just a little sweeter, huh? Sweet foods really do lift one's spirit. Let's go find ourselves a few sweet flowers. Thank you so much, Traveler. Please help me find those ingredients. I really do hope that this dish will turn out well. I wonder what would have happened if I had chosen slime condensate, but I'm not one to take risks. Have you found the ingredients, Traveler?
Wow.
Of course.
Sumeru has really got a lot going for it.
Alright, let's start making your dish. You and Little Meg start cooking. Huh? This sweetness is pretty pleasant. I even think it's pretty good too. Traveler is quite a culinary talent, eh? It was a pretty ordinary seasoning method. It's good as long as you like it. Thank you, Traveler. I'll make sure to memorize how to make this dish. Once Dad and I are on the road, I'll find an opportunity to cook this for him. Wait, Dad doesn't like me eating sweet stuff in the first place, right? Oh, guess we can't let him know about this. Oh, is that so? Well, I chose sweet flour because it's the most common flour. I mean, giant chili can only be found in Liyue, I think. So it's not a good idea to use Julian's chili. But I also can't use slime condensate because that would mean that they'd have to hunt down slimes, and that's kind of dangerous in all kinds of level. Oh, I think I just triggered the new event. It seems that the situation has been getting worse over the last 2 days. The exploration team's movements will be limited as a result. Well, in any case, since we're already here, let's just go and continue on. Who can I get to take this commission out? Has something happened? Ah, Traveler Paimon! Your timing truly is impeccable. Impeccable, you say? I think Catherine has been saying that out loud in our ears. On purpose. Sounds like we've got trouble in our hands again. For reasons unknown, some dark mud-like substance has come pouring out of the caverns and mines of the chasm lately. It is a very sudden affair, and the exploration team has yet to come up with any countermeasure, and so investigations there have started and stopped several times. As such, Khedive has asked the Adventurers Guild to send help. Eh? Dark mud stuff? Isn't that thing from beneath the chasm? That's exactly the substance I speak of. I do not know why it has reached the caverns and mines, but either way, the exploration team's progress has been stymied, and even their day-to-day movements have been affected. After all, they rely heavily on the mining tunnels for the transportation of goods and materials. How long has this been going on? For some time now. Kadai says that he's found a researcher from Sumeru who can help him out, but that researcher seems to need help themselves. I must admit that this has been troubling me ever since. Kadai probably pays pretty well. Has someone stepped forward? No, I'm afraid not. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. No, I'm afraid, mostly owing to the extreme danger that the dark mud poses. Quite a few people actually came on account of the reward, but the moment they heard it was a chasm, they quickly declined. To make things trickier, most adventurers are not very familiar with the chasm's layout. So the one who accepts this commission will have to be someone with no fear of danger and who knows a chasm like the back of their hand. Well, that would obviously be us. And just as I was puzzling over this matter, you two dropped by. So that's how it is. Things do seem quite serious, traveler. Right, let's go have a look. Then let's go now, shall we? About that, Kadai did say that you just have to look for that other researcher from Sumeru. Or to quote him verbatim, if anyone's willing to help, tell them to go to the campsite at the chasm. That guy will be there prepping just as usual. Alright then, we'll be off. Thank you, the chasm's safety is in your hands.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Alright, so
Thank you for complete.
aside from
Ad Astra.
from helping little Meng prepare for his trip outside of Liyue, I suppose I can just continue on. With the event. It's this one. So let's see what this event's all about. Oh, alright, it's at the chasm. So it should be... Wait, now? Wait, where are we supposed to go? Let's go in the chasm underground and head there to continue the quest. Oh, it is at the chasm. First, let me just... There we go.
We still can't let our guard down.
Okay, where is that? I suppose I'm going to need my adjutant. Adjuvant. Adjuvant. Is this the same guy? Oh, it is him. It's Hosseini. The same guy as usual. I didn't think that the environment here would be so unique. In that case, the energy system of the porcine is quite well... Ah, Traveler and Pieman. It has been a while. Why are the two of you here at the castle? Actually, I do recall Kadai saying that you'd help the exploration team out a lot. That said, the situation in the chasm has been worsening. It's no place for a walk in the park. Wait, you are? Oh, come on. Didn't we just meet a short while ago? Yeah. Traveler's just probably pulling Hosseini's leg. I mean, I do always end up asking you for help, but that's no reason to pretend that you don't recognize me. Ah, forget it. In that case, allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Hosseini, a researcher at the academia. I've been working on a device known as the energy amplifier, and I even went to Inazuma to do some reference work there. However, I've run out of operating funds for my research, and so I have to return to Sumeru. Ah, okay. Paimon thinks she remembers you now. You do? You're Amplifier Man. Well, at least it's not an insulting nickname. I'm quite sure that I've never introduced myself as such. Whatever the case, I received a request from a fellow researcher named Kadive. I owe him a favor regarding research funds from way back. So I'm here at the chasm to help him solve this problem. Well, I hope that explains clear enough. In which case, let me ask the question, why are you two here at the chasm? Well, we also just happen to have received a commission from Kadive. Ah, so that's you. And to think I was worried when Kadive mentioned that he was going to get some people to help out. Since it's you, I guess there's nothing to worry about. I must admit that if I were to attempt to resolve the dark mud issue here at the castle myself, it would take a lot of time and energy, but with your help, our odds are, well, higher. What do you want us to do? You've heard of the Persina Spike, right? A device that can release energy that disrupts the ley lines? According to my hypothesis, we can place the spike at points where the dark mud is pouring out to disrupt the ley line movements and clear it away. But I thought the chasm had messy ley lines, though. Yeah, I think I do remember someone saying that the ley lines at the chasm are messy or something like that. Is the dark mud even related to the ley line? Well, they did appear based on anomalies in the ley lines, so it is very likely that they are related. That's what Kadive and I have discussed anyway. So we can use the spike to disrupt or even close the openings that allow the ley lines here to access external elements, which will stop the dark mud. I see. However, we were previously just using the spikes to disrupt the ley lines. This is the first time I'm using the spikes to seal them. I have done some estimations and adjusted some of the spike's parameters. In theory, nothing should go wrong. But theory is, as you know, ultimately theory, and theories must all be tested. I was just thinking of beginning the initialization process. In fact, but it has some risk. Well, allow me then. Alright, I'll leave it to you. I will observe from the sides. He will observe from the sides. Well, he always observes from the sides. Anyways, this is the one. What am I supposed to do? The dark mud oozing forth from the ley lines will buff nearby monsters, increasing their attack and depth greatly. When these monsters are in areas covered by dark mud, their abilities will be further increased. Monsters will attack the Persina's spike constantly, and the surrounding area will flood with dark mud. Clear the mud to weaken the creatures, and defeat them to prevent the spike from being damaged. Oh, but how am I?
There is no escape!
Gather!
But I certainly need...
Solidified!
Oh, you're kidding me. No. No. Where am I going to get it now?
Solidify!
Barbados, guide us. Useless.
I will have order! Stabilize!
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Order guide you!
Disappear.
I couldn't recharge my adjuvant. Oh no. Where are you?
Worthless. Worthless.
Oh no.
Stabilize! This is order!
Wind, hear me. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Dang it.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Oh. It's so troublesome. Oh, I needed this one, but I didn't saw it earlier. So I need to survey the area first before I go and do the challenge. Didn't you say that theoretically there wouldn't be any problems? The spike would end up causing the dark mud to gush out instead. Is that how it works? To think that I did not factor the ground into my calculations. What an error. Factor the ground into our calculations? That's right, our previous experiments all took place on softer soil. But within the chasm, the medium to which the spike's energy travels is not soil but rock, which has very different properties. This caused a major discrepancy between the earlier calculations and the actual results. Indeed, theory is not a mere matter of imagination. Instead, it must be grounded and proven in reality. This proving process seems kind of dangerous though. Also, why did so much mud come out all at once? Indeed, this place is quite far from the mining complex, so the mud really shouldn't be flowing all the way here. The situation must be more urgent than we imagine. Also, the Persina spike has a definite effect on the environments affected by the dark mud. This shows that the mud's proliferation is, as I guessed, an issue that stems from the ley lines. This proves the need for experimentation and proof, does it not? Of course, if I had done the experiment myself, I would have wound up being attacked by the monsters. Not that I worry about being injured. That would be a small loss compared to any damage that might be done to the Persina spike. But... Oh, Persina spike. How would I answer to our great tutor Fearness or my fellow researchers in the Kashrewar? You should pay more attention to your own safety nonetheless. True, the data you've collected can be used to adjust the results of our calculations. Now the solution to these interfering parameters, I believe there are 4 such methods, though there should only be one that will prove most effective. Thank you so much for helping me with this test run, Traveler. I will make some adjustments to the Persina spike. Later, it can be moved into the mining complex where operations can then begin. You're moving it into the mining complex? By yourself? Well, no, I had agreed with Khedive to hire some of the local miners here to move it. But when they heard that my objective was to resolve the issue of the dark mud, they refused any payment. I've spoken to Khedive and Mooning from the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, the Mora will go to them as compensation. Of course, I'll need you to help start the machine up once it reaches its destination. Just a minute. I completely I just remembered now. I completely forgot to sign in from the Hoyo lab. Oh.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
I'm already how many days late? Alright. That's over for the trial run, I guess. Okay, I guess that's it for today's video then. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.